So I've been thinking, there's a lot of jobs out there that just don't get enough praise. They're completely underrated and no one really cares about them, and I don't know why, because they're so awesome. So I want to talk to you guys about them today to see if we can get them to, be in the good light, get more praise, make them more happy about their jobs, because they're really awesome and I think we should talk about them more. So yeah, watch and learn about really cool jobs. So there's this job, and it's this guy that goes around your town helping women who are pregnant birth their babies. It's incredible. They just go to your house, set everything up, and help you birth a child. So guys, if you want to get this profession, become a delivery guy. Sorry women, it's not really in the world, you know what I mean? It's not really, women can't really do this job. That's what a midwife is. It's like the NBA and the WNBA, they're just different. Have you ever questioned why, Florida always has random thunderstorms and, all the tornadoes are over out, in the Midwest? In the United States, Do you ever question that? Because, the United States is pretty even. You'd expect weather to happen everywhere. But no. Because of these awesome guys called storm chasers. They literally chase bad weather away from heavily populated areas so that people won't get hurt. How cool is that? You know how, in relationships, when the boyfriend and girlfriend break up, usually the boyfriend goes away and then comes back, and then goes away and then comes back, and they always want to get back with you, but then they don't, but then they do, but then they don't, but then they do. Well, it's not just a human thing, it's actually an asteroid thing as well. So there's this group of people, these psychologists that study comets and learn about, their social behaviors. They're meteorologists. It's incredible. So when you turn on, the radio and you're listening to, music and the DJ and they're really good, did you ever realize that the more they play music and the better they get, the more hours they get and the more they learn about being a radio DJ, and sooner or later they become, the highest, smartest level and become radiologists? That's incredible to me. I would love to be a radiologist. I want to be on the radio talking about smart things like science and... Science? What else is smart? Science? Science. Science. Did you ever walk past a construction yard and they're building a giant skyscraper building, and you got the one guys on this side, they're meowing, and over here you got these people who are banging and hitting and softening and bending the steel beams. Literally, they are bending steel by hitting on it so hard. It's I don't think I could do that. These people, they're just hitting steel. Bartenders, how incredible. They're just bending steel. How do you do that? I love when I go to the doctor's office and I've been diagnosed with a sickness that I've never heard of before. And when I tell the doctor this, they just call in this gal who's just gonna act out this sickness for me so I understand how bad I'm gonna feel. They just demonstrate the symptoms in these motions, and it's funny to me, and I love it. I love illustrators. They're fantastic. It helps me understand how sick I'm going to be for the next week or so. Or more than a week. You'd be sick for more than a week. Depends on the illness. You know how on a farm, there's the main guy. He's the one that owns the place, he does most of the work, but then there's his assistant, who, helps out. He's the second in command, likes to get dirty, but, helps where he can. He'll go out to the animals and help feed them when the main guy is sick or just lazy. And then over onto the crops, he'll be hoeing them crops for them, doing all that stuff. And you know how the lead guy, he'll always be stuck in the past trying to, say, I grew up here, I started this farm, I'm not gonna stop ever doing it the way I'm doing it. But then, the pharmacist, he helps him usher the farm into the modern era. Spreadsheets and things. Stealing and thievery has been around since, well, forever. It's always been a thing. And there's different ways that you can perform a heist. You can, drop in from the ceiling, you can have this long, big, elaborate ruse, you can have all these type of things. But one of them is digging through tunnels. Going down and digging tunnels and all that, which has been around, I think, the longest out of most of the different ways. And these people who got so good at it actually got a title. Undertakers. It's not really a job, but it's still pretty impressive. And there are just some of the jobs that I think should get a lot more praise because they're really absolutely insane and great at what they do. And I'm sure there are plenty more, but those are just, you know, just a little sampling there. So if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It's, you know, places. And definitely in the comments let me know your job. I'm curious. Bye, guys. They're like the real storm chasers. They just go around like, I'm gonna go look at this storm.
Are you doing storm chasers now?
So this, that was in English.
This
I have the weirdest green-purple bruise on my leg. I think I walked into a table at work. But it's so weird. It's like green. Bruises shouldn't be green. Should they? Can they? It hurts to touch, but I keep touching.